Good morning. It's Wednesday. I think it's, excuse me, 24th. This is a project I'm working on now. This is going to be a screen door for a buddy of mine. I'm going to make two of them. And I'm kind of getting a late start on making the video for this. But just trying to build them on the cheap, using the resources at hand. These happen to be cedar fence pickets, and that cross, just like you see there, that's on the front side of the door. And then it'll have some pickets laid out like that, and one a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer, and that'll make up the bottom of the door. I may rip those, cut them and rip them in half long ways, and make the that might look silly to try to make them as wide as the rest of the framework, so I'm slow this morning. Anyhow, this is what we're doing. I'll bring you back and update you as soon as I get some more stuff done with it. See you soon. Here we go. I flipped it over and I put this cross piece on it. And then, like I said, there'll be different size deals coming up to cover this, fill this in with wood. This will be the screen area. And I don't know, I may have that too high up, I'm not sure. Maybe not. What I'll do is follow that. And the next door I build, make it a little bit different. But I don't know. We'll have to see when I get it put together. There's the little design that you'll see on the front of it. There's the top. That's the bottom. And like I said, there'll be some slats running in different lengths, filling this in, and then that top portion will I'll fashion a screen in it. And this will be the first one. We'll call it, like I said before, this one's the prototype. I was able to make that cut, this one here, on my miter saw, but that other cut, I had to use the jigsaw. It was too much of an angle, but it all worked out good. And now I need to get some material and rip it and start filling it in. It won't be long and this little jewel will be finished. So anyway, when I get some more stuff done on it, I'll bring you back. Alright folks, there's that door. The only thing left to do now, and we got that little different size pieces. I ripped those on my table saw and got my hand in the way like an idiot. But those things happen. All you got to do is take your eyes off of that thing for just a second. And yeah, I'm lucky. Very lucky. Or let's just say I'm blessed. But now, this is the front of the door. On the back side, I'm going to have buy a screen, or have a screen made that's going to be probably about this. It'll stop right here. Go back to the middle of the framing here, and this area right here will be screened, and probably be able to hold that in place with some of those bathroom mirror mounts, those plastic mounts. That way it can be easily removed if they have to replace the screen. But this is door number 1. I think door number 2, I'll have some shorter slats to give them more visibility, and they can use that door for the front. Anyhow, there it is. I'm almost done. I'm going to hit it with a blowtorch and kind of blacken that wood, and I'll bring you back when I get that finished, and I'll probably wait and put the screen on it and then close this video. So anyway, I'm going to get back to work, and I'll see you shortly. Folks, last update for today. That's the door. Boy, I sure hope it ain't too tall. I guess it's not. 80 inches is what he said, but heck, we can cut the end of it off. That ain't no big deal. So there it is. I hit it with the blowtorch, darkened up that wood, and then we'll put some spar varnish on it when I get the screen bought. And yeah, there it is. See you in a little bit. And a good Sunday morning to you. I did this last night before I went to bed. What I've gone and done and did. Here's that 3/4 inch. I don't know if you can see that real well. Here we go. And then I got this piece of cedar, and I have glued the trim to the cedar, like you see here. And now I'm going to take my clamps loose. There we go. And what this amounts to, now that's the front side of it that you see. And of course, I'll need to move things around a little bit before this side gets clear coated. I am going to cut to fit this in a picture frame fashion, and tuck that screen inside that trim just like you see there. But I will have to run it in the planer because it does have a fair amount of play in it. I want that to be fairly snug. And what I hope to accomplish, I will permanently attach 3 sides of it and then use some screws on each end of one side. That way the trim can be taken off, the screen slid out, then he can, for repairs or anything like that. And you can already see something got my screen. Anyhow, repairs can be made on it. He can get him a piece of plexiglass, put a thin, what am I trying to say here? Weather strip around the outside perimeter of the plexiglass, and then slide it into the framework, enabling him to be able to keep his door open in the wintertime and just have the screen open. That was what they were wanting to do. So anyhow, I've got one more side to glue up. I'm going to do that this morning, and then I'm going to head back over and do some more work on the bass boat and try to get it close to lake ready as I possibly can. I would like to use it for some bass fishing this fall. And I'm just kind of anticipating that it may take that long to do. So anyway, all right, back to work. I'll catch you shortly. Hey folks, I'm going to have a part 2 of this screen door video because there's still a few things that need to be done, and I'm running out of room on my phone, and I still got to go over today to do some more work on that bass boat. So there's some more storage that'll be eaten alive. But I've got the other side of this trim that I'm making glued up this morning. It's all clamped down. This one's ready to be cut and begin making the picture frame to go around the screen. And we'll be finished with this project shortly. Oh, Mr. Camera don't want to focus. That's interesting. Give me just a second. There we go. Anyhow, that's where we're at now. So there will be a part 2, and it'll be from this point forward to finish. So, all right, you guys have a great Sunday, and I'll catch you on the next video.